Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, so last night around midnight, 1 o'clock, I had a brain fart. Had an idea pop up in my head. Figured I would do something. My son and I, we built this bike. Probably, we built it, I don't know, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. And so it's his bike, so I had this brain fart. So Bryce, if you're watching this, I love you, I miss you, and I'm building you a brand new bike. So if you ever come down, you can ride this summer. So what I'm doing with this bike is we are going to strip it down. It's just a 20-inch bike, nothing big or anything. It's not a mountain bike, it's just a 20-inch bicycle. I'm going to strip it down, and I am going to paint it green, the color of my truck. In the green, we're going to spray some stuff over top of the green if I have enough. If not, I'm going to have to buy some eventually to spray over top of the green to really match the truck when the truck is done. So, sometimes my son will go with me to car shows, and some of the car shows are pretty decent size, especially the one I go to on the West End. It's like 3-4 blocks away from my house, and I figured if I build this bike to match the color of my truck, me and my son can take it with us and put it in the back of the truck, and we can haul it to our car shows when we go to car shows. That way he don't have to walk everywhere to look at cars. He can literally hop on a bike, it matches the color of the truck, and he can ride around to look at the cars if he wants, if he goes. I don't know if he's still into that or not. I know he likes to look at cars once in a while, and I know he goes to some car shows with me once in a while, but some of it we do walk around, and so I figured I'd come up with an idea of painting his bicycle the color of my truck, and that way he's got something to ride around to match the truck. So that's what we're doing. That's what we're going to do. So this thing here will be repainted. Like I said, I got this bike for him a couple years ago. We ended up stripping it down, repainting it, and I came up with this weird looking color. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's like it's a blue over top of, there's black underneath it, and there's blue over top of it, and then I sprayed pearl over top of the blue, and it came out this color, and we really like this color because it looks black, but it's actually this wicked blue it came out. And the blue I painted supposed to look like, I don't know if you guys can see that, it's supposed to be that color blue. It was that blue, and it literally came out looking like it did now. I took that blue, the bike, we painted it black because he wanted it black, and then I was like, you know what, let's do a weird color. So we ended up doing, we was going to do black and blue. Then I ended up painting the blue over top of the black, and then I put pearl over top of the blue, and it literally came out this color. I don't know why it came out that color. It just came out that color. So he rode it for a little bit, and then last night, like I said, at midnight, 1 o'clock, I ended up getting a idea in my head. It's like, you know what? We do some walking around the car shows. Why don't I paint a bike for him to match the truck, and that way he has something the color of the S10. Even though he's not real big into building cars anymore, he's not into custom making vehicles anymore like my S10. But I don't know if I haven't seen him for since before Christmas. I haven't seen him for a while, so I figured if I paint this bike, maybe when he comes down this summer, if he does come down, because he's 15 now and he's got his own life. With my kids, I kind of let them do their thing. They're at that age now where they got friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, whatever, and just friends, and they live up north from me, and they got more friends up there than they do down here. So, but I know when they come down, they kind of get bored at my house, and there's not a lot to do. We don't do a lot. You know, I work in the garage on the weekends. They play the video games, and they're all into their cell phones and stuff and talking to friends and stuff like that. So I figured if I build this bike for him and paint it the color of my truck, that will give him an opportunity for him to maybe get out of the house a little bit more in the summer when he comes down and he can ride, and then we can just throw it in the back of my truck when we go to car shows. And if he wants to ride around on his bicycle at the car shows, he can ride around. So my idea in my head, we're going to paint it green, the color of the truck, and then we're going to put it's called a flip-flop green on over top of it. That's what I'm putting on my S10. And then I think I'm going to do, either I'm going to go and buy a new set of bicycle rims for this bike, the aluminum rims. They look aluminum, and because he's got aluminum rims on here now, but we ended up painting them the same color of the bicycle. So I don't know if I'm going to keep those rims or not. I might just take the tires off of the rims, take the tires off the rims, and then paint the rims black. Or I might go buy a brand new set of rims, because I got to buy a brand new tire anyways, because they're mix match tires, and I am one of those people, I like to have everything matching, so when I build something. So it's got dirt tire on one rim, and it's got street tires on the other rim. So I think I'm kind of up in the air on how I should do the rims, you know what I mean? If I go aluminum, I need to buy a new set of rims, and they're not that expensive. I think they're like $30 a piece or something like that. They're not too expensive. We got a bicycle store here in town. It's called Why Not. I can go down and get the rims. They might have them in stock, I don't know. But either I'm painting these rims black, or I'm just going to get aluminum rims and a new tire. So, but that's the idea with the bicycle. I'm going to take the bicycle, I'm going to strip it down today, and I'm going to try to get it painted today. I don't know if I can or not. Depends on how long it's going to take me to strip it down. So I'm going to strip it down, I'm going to paint it green, and then put that flip-flop color on it, green on top of green. And then we're going to do some other modifications to it. and do some either black or aluminum, like this aluminum look around the bike. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Either stuff like this will get painted black to match the color of the truck, green and black, or it's going to go green and aluminum. I don't know what direction I'm going yet. It just depends after I get the frame of the bicycle painted. So that way I can put stuff together and see what it looks like. So that's the idea for today. So I figured I'd do a quick video and show you guys what I'm working on, and I will do some videos as I go. So when I get the frame sanded down, and everything, I will do another video. So you guys have a good Thursday afternoon, and God bless. And Bryce, if you're watching this, much love, buddy.